Invincible, episode 3 of season 2. Let's talk about it. So, Invincible season 2, episode 3, now out on Amazon Prime for you guys to go and check out. Now, this episode is a tale of two halves. Now, the first half that we're going to talk about is all about, you remember that little Cyclops alien superhero that we saw Mark fight in season 1? Alan, the alien, is back, and this whole first episode, part of this episode, is all about him. And we get some backstory to Alan, and you understand why he is so strong. What is his role in this universe? And I like that they did that with this character, because Alan was a character that I saw in the first season. I was like, I want to know more about this guy. What makes Alan tick? What is his purpose? What's his backstory? And that's what they gave us here. So we get an idea of where his actual race, his alien race, is from. We see them from the planet, and of course, the Viltrumites come and destroy it and take over. So what they do is they then join the galaxy, covenant sort of thing, where everyone, is there to fight the Viltrumites. They're there to stop these high-powered beings from taking over the galaxy. And then we see Alan's race start to, manipulate the genetic structure and add in powers and stuff to try and build this ultimate being that can defeat a Viltrumite one-on-one. And then maybe potentially fight all of them at the same time and defeat them. So that's what Alan's sole purpose was. He wasn't born naturally. He was created to become this hero figure for their society and for the galaxy to stop the evil Viltrumites from taking over. So we see all that. We see how he's not able to best a Viltrumite in single combat. He can't go toe-to-toe with one of them in a one-on-one battle. It just doesn't happen. He gets beaten. So then he gets a new role in society. And we start to understand that his actually main objective is to fly out throughout the galaxy, go to different planets, to find a being that can beat him and that would have a chance against the Viltrumites, that would be able to be on their side to stop these evil overlords of the galaxy. So that is the whole idea of Alan. And as you are watching this, you start to actually develop feelings towards this character. You're like, Alan's actually a really cool character. He's this down to earth alien that is all about saving the universe. And then when you understand that he actually has a girlfriend as well, so you start to have this relationship where you're getting attached to Alan and his relationship, and you're really caring for this. And then when he gets told that there might be a mole within the actual council itself that's giving out information to the Viltrumites to be able to hurt these new planets that join their council. So then we get this insane moment where he's there at a space galaxy diner with his fiancée, and then the Viltrumites come through and attack him. 3 of them come to attack him, and they want the information. They want to know about this person that left their post, that is the Viltrumite that didn't finish his mission, and that there's a half-breed out there as well. Because Alan has told the council that Mark Grayson, Invincible, could be the answer to stopping the Viltrumites, because he is not the same as them, and he made a Viltrumite leave his post. So you already have that connection going on there, and this is just one brutal fight. The Viltrumites just absolutely dismantle Alan. They just rip him to shreds, and his girlfriend is sitting there watching, and it is just this heartbreaking moment where you see this character that you become to love and is lovable and is fun and is energetic just get torn to pieces in space. And then you get the shocking moment where he's actually alive. You find out he's alive, and then the actual head council dude turns off the life support. And it's kind of like, oh, maybe he's the mole. And then we shift to the next part of the episode, which is all about Mark Grayson, Invincible, going to college, and his mum now dealing with, trying to find peace with what has happened. And so she goes to the support group, and then she meets this guy who was actually the husband of one of the heroes that Omni-Man killed. So she finds out about that, and she starts bawling and that. And then when she tells him about I didn't know anything, which she didn't know. She had no idea who Omni-Man was on the inside. But this guy takes it personally, she was the one that did it. And it's bruv, This is where I really feel for Mark Grayson's mum, Debbie. I really feel for Debbie here because it's not her fault that Omni-Man did what he did. Like, she had no idea. The guy mastered for 20 years. Like, to then throw shade at her and tell her you shouldn't come back because, it's not going to be a safe place for you. It's like, bruh, come on. You're basically becoming Omni-Man yourself in a way because all she's trying to do is trying to reconcile everything that's happened in her life, the lie that she's been living that she didn't know about. Like, you don't know her shoes. And I just was like, damn, man. Debbie is one of those characters that's just going through the absolute ringer right now. And then we have the stuff with Mark that's going where this bug alien comes down to see him. And he's like, oh, we need you to come save us from these meteors. 52 billion people are going to die. You're the only one that can save us. So he goes on this journey to go to this planet. And when he gets there, he's like, well, where are these meteorites? Like, what's going on here? And he's like, oh, sorry. And like that. So basically, the alien lied to him. But then you get the cliffhanging ending. The absolute insane ending that I did not expect at all. When he takes him up to the royal place and goes, here you go. This is basically who our leader is. And it's Nolan. It is Omni-Man himself comes out. And it's just like, what is going on here? Like, oh my word. So Omni-Man has gone to this planet now. It's just absolutely insane. I did not expect that at all. But I thought what this episode did really well is it gave us this backstory to Alan that I absolutely loved. Another side character that you just, they give him more depth to. And then when the death of him happens, it's impactful. And then you have the whole lore building on the outside in the galaxy as well that I really love. Then you have the stuff with Debbie, who is just, the character of Debbie is just one of those tragic characters right now that you are just rooting for, that you want to see her just get past everything. You want to see her live happily. You want to see that. And now that Mark's gone to college, she has no one there, no support unit or anything. She's trying to find that peace. And I think she's just a well-written character, especially in this episode. We see more of her. And then you got stuff with Mark, which is just absolutely insane. That cliffhanger now has me going, what is going to happen next week? That is just an insane cliffhanger ending. So you had a mixture of both sad and happy and insane shockness throughout this whole entire episode. It's animated brilliantly. Like that fight with Alan and the Viltrumites was absolutely gut-wrenching because of how gory it was, but how, it's great. It's animated beautifully because you feel every impact of every punch. And that's absolutely fantastic. So I'm excited for the next week's episode. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you guys like it? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.